Dylan, in today's logistics market, what is the most important thing for professionals at 3PLs to be learning about the market right now?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's a really good question, and I think it's kind of from a macro lens. I think it's extremely important for people to get really defined on where they can actually add value,
Okay.
because so much of this market is transactional. If you're looking to grow your business, your book of business, or you're looking to grow, your current accounts, it's getting creative on how you can add value to those accounts, um, and just refining your problem solving skills, because that's what pays the bills. That's what makes more money. It's not the individual effort on a transactional level.
Mhm.
It's a collective effort on a value add level, and those two are directly synonymous with each other. So I think getting a very clear lens on who your target market is, how you can actually help them out, what the cyclical nature of those markets is and those verticals, and how you can actually capitalize on making the best of that for the customer. Can we create value by adding a customer experience that they haven't seen before? I think so far, a lot of companies haven't been able to do this, and it's just kind of checking the box transactional
Mhm.
business where, take a step back, understand your customer base, and scale it that way. So,
Yeah, that's a great observation because when you talk about adding value, I don't think it's intuitive to everybody to understand that. It's just because you're working hard doesn't necessarily mean you're adding value. You've got to
absolutely.
be understand, like you said, you've got to be honing your problem solving skills. You've got to be understanding what the needs really are and what you can bring to bear to meet them. And some people they do have to learn a lot to get that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's kind of going out of the fight or flight mode of just,
Hmm.
if I work harder, I'll get more results. So taking that out and being like, all right, what actually can I solve? What value can I add? What are the markets that I know we're strong in? Being true to that and directly targeting those customers and, pulling in those carriers that you feel confident with. I mean, that's really it. Because I think so much of this industry right now is just spray and pray. People are calling every single different type of customer, every single different type of client, just hoping that one will stick. And, it's when you're in that fight or flight mode, like I said, you're not going to see the results. You're just going to be, pushing a boulder up a hill. So
Right.
there's an easier route. And I think a lot of logistics professionals could, just take a breather, get very focused, and, service their customers in a better way, knowing what they do well.